Fancy. All right, and we're off. Small little delay, but like always, they will fix that as soon as they can. All right, still going for fast swap. Gets it nice and easy. Dad as well. Lining up for the double extendo. Boom, gets it. Boom, gets it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Good start from both players. We're not going to see much variation between the first two worlds, between the two runners, hopefully speaking. Nothing really goes on in 1-2. There's going to be a bonus warp here. It's a little faster than taking the above route, but that's about it. Mainly because after you get blasted with the bonus, you get sent flying off the Kremlin and skips a part of the rope section, so that was nice. 1-3, it's when you can make a lot of mistake, if you can lose a lot of time, excuse me. Whether hitting walls or rolling deep enough or not catching certain cycles. Snake roll is surprisingly tight in the beginning, but quite helpful. It looks like the time setup, the timers have set up, so they're both no stream delay. Still going out without a problem. Same with Dad. Dad getting caught up a little bit in the corners there at the end, but not too bad. Yes, this is the first game. This is best out of 3. So winner needs to win 2 games, as shown by the bananas on screen. Need to save that banana horde twice. Right now it's gray. Do not want to know what gray bananas taste like. Nice wraparound with Stu. Also gets the fast ascend. It's nice. Same with Dad. Great start. No bonking corners, no losing fish, so this is good. Ooh, Dad losing the fish accidentally at the very end. That's going to cost him a little more time. ETA probably around 36 minutes-ish. Which can go lower based on frames and could go higher based on mistakes. But 36 is probably a decent time-ish. Nice extendo coming from Stu. Yeah, 35, 37, something around there. Honestly, this game is so variant based on frames that it really depends. Frames play a huge part in this game, which you will see from World 3 onward based on who actually goes for Forest or not. That's the first, like, major difference. Alright, solid World 1 coming from Stu. 343. And Dad with a 353, so the 10 seconds in difference right now. That's not too bad. Anything can happen, though. Anything can happen. Nice extendo coming from Stu at the beginning of 2-1. Same with Dad. Good stuff. Otherwise, just platforming from here on out. Don't blink, you'll miss this stage. Goes for the slightly more riskier rolling through the barrel. Saves a minuscule amount of time compared to just picking up the barrel. But, I mean, time save is time save. 2-3, same with 1-3. This is the stage that is kind of scary. We actually skipped the halfway because you have to use a tire to reach it, and tire is slow, so we don't get it. So any mistakes that happen in the second half is very detrimental. Stu getting the B skip. Dad going line up for B skip now. Unfortunately does not. That's okay. Perfectly fine. Solid bouncing bonanza coming from Stu. Nice tire rolls coming from Dad. Stop and go, you skip like 3/4 of the stage just by heading left right at the very entrance. And the hitboxes on those enemies, you can literally roll right through them and not take any damage. So it's very nice. This will be the first instance of a super jump here in 2.5. So if you look at Donkey, when he gets stuck on the wall, he actually ascends straight up forward, straight up. And as long as you do not jump, but hold B and land on an enemy, you'll keep on flying upwards so long as you hold B. And we take advantage of that in multiple areas to set up for super jump rolls and to skip, well, the whole entire stage. In some cases, based on if you're super jumping, what stages and whatnot. Nice World 2 coming from Stu. We got a 635 banana drop. Dad following suit soon. But 651, so well, 16 seconds, I believe, if I could math correct. All right, same with 2-2. Don't blink, you'll miss 3-2. The warp barrel is literally like right at the beginning of the stage, and it takes you literally right to the end. So, which kind of unfortunate because I really like that background music. You only really hear it in RBR. All right, Forest. This is a stage that really can vary in between runners. So in this stage is the super jump roll. A super jump roll is a combination of a jump roll and a super jump. So he got super jump status on Diddy. He's now setting up for the jump roll, which is a frame perfect trick. And he gets it. So a super jump roll is a super jump but in rolling speed essentially. And a jump roll just allows you to, it's like same as a super jump, but instead of vertical, it's horizontal. It's when you land on an enemy and roll on the same frame. Dad opting for just the super jump over. So you can see the speed difference towards the end of Stu to see the difference in time, how much faster super jump rolls are. And that's what we mean by when we talk about frames. Frames play a significant part in DKC1. So Stu got quite the lead now, but I mean, anything could happen. There is frames from World 3 all the way to K-Roll. So the biggest frame being in 6-1 Tanked Up Trouble. There's 2 different frames, and one saves 45 seconds, I believe, and the other saves, I think, 55 or 50 or something like that. A lot of time. One's in the high 40s, one's in the low 50s. So that's the biggest one, but well, that's a different way of ending Temple. Interesting. All right, so Stu is actually going back to World 1 now. The reason why he's going back to World 1 is something called map warp. World 1, the corners also lead to stages, and if you first try, good job. The corners also lead to stages, and if you input any sort of, whether it's A, Y, X, or B on a corner, other than the first corner in the game that sends you to Ropey, it sends you to O-Gang. And it just so happens that the corner in between Cranky and 1-3 sends you to the very end of O-Gang. All stages, when we say all stages, means that we have to clear all stages. How we clear all stages doesn't matter, as long as we went and cleared all stages. So we map warp to skip majority of Ogang, which saves time from doing the stage normally. Dad getting second try, which is still really good. First try and second try is still really good, so this is looking very nice. So for this water stage, that's kind of scary. For whatever reason, there's only one fish. So if you lose the fish at the very beginning, it is a very slow stage. It's actually faster to kill yourself and retry again with the fish than to go throughout the stage without the fish. Poison Pond, which you will see later in 5-4, is a lot more lenient as there is a fish after halfway, which I find kind of weird. Is there? I mean, you're probably right. 1108 coming from Stu for Banana Drop. I'll have to look into that. I'm curious. I'm pretty sure there wasn't, though, but I could be wrong. Solid World 3 so far. Ooh, is Stu going for Zero Roll and getting it? Good job. I believe that saves us a little less than a second, or about a second. Memory serves right. Gets a nice barrel boost as well. 1147 coming from Dad. What was that? 1109, 1147, so 36-second difference. So like about half a minute, and that's mainly due to the small lead that Stu had for the first two worlds, as well as Stu got the SJR while Dad did not. So Dad still got quite the hill to climb, but it's not out of the woods yet. Nice snow barrel come from Stu. Dad doing quite well as well. I missed if he got Zero Roll, but he did get the barrel boost, so that's really good. It's okay, Jess. No worries. Ooh, goes for the under the B strat. Good stuff, Stu. All right, Dad coming out of snow barrel clean. All right, Ice Age Alley. Very, very difficult stage without the bird, but very, very easy with the bird, I'd say, in comparison to without the bird. You want to keep the bird the entire way, or it's a huge time loss by losing the bird, because how much speed you get and just flying over all the pits instead of taking the ropes. All right, Stu looking like he's coming out clean. All right, Dad entering ice. 1343 Croc entrance is a very good time to enter Croc. Stu's on a really good pace right now. Sub 14 Croc entrance is a good pace. Sub 1350 is, well, even better. So Croc is as long as K Rural. So I hope you like aquatic ambience, because you're going to be hearing it twice over. Minimum. How we can tell how good we do by the stage by the background music. So what we call piano-less is during the background music there is like a piano part, which you're going to hear very soon coming from Stu. Now I'm going to shut up for a minute right here, this piano. So when if piano-less is how, if we can get the second time around with the background music without hearing that piano repeat, we call it piano-less. is really difficult to do because you basically got to play the entire stage perfectly, cutting every single corner, not making a single bump. But it saves a lot of time. You can lose a lot of time in this stage without even realizing it. So we count the amount of piano keys by the end of the stage. All right, so like 3/4 of a piano measure. It's still a really good croc coming from Stu. Torchlight Trouble and RBR both have quite difficult platforming. Ooh, Stu accidentally losing Diddy. That's going to cost him some time. Not to mention, the stage is very dangerous with Donkey. He's a lot heavier, a lot slower. You'd never want Donkey. So that's some time that Dad can save up. It's unfortunate. And Stu's part. Alright, let's see if he goes for the RBR. I believe it's a 9-second setup loss, but if you get it, you save 11. And he does get RBR. Alright, 2 for 2 for frames for Stu right now. Ooh, Dad taking a death in Torch. Ooh, that's rough. Alright, does not lose Diddy though, so that's not too bad. Opts to throw the barrel. Ooh, accidentally losing Diddy at the end. Alright, so he will not be going for RBR. But RBR is a very fun movement base stage. 1747 exit coming from Stu. Great time so far. Alright, ODA, another SJR opportunity. This one saves, I believe, close to 20 seconds. And he's late. He does not get it. So how we can tell if we're late or early is based on if we get the super jump or if we roll through the enemy. As I mentioned previously, a jump roll is when you land on an enemy and roll in the same frame. So if you roll before you land on the enemy, you hit your Y press too early. And if you land on the enemy and just do the super jump, you press your Y too late. I believe Stu does go for antics though, so you're gonna see another SJR that not much people go for. It's a relatively new. We are known about this SGR for a while, but not much people actually do it in runs. That's a 19-minute banana drop coming from Dad, so that's a 1 minute and 13-second difference now. All right, coming up to antics. All right, Dad opting out, not going for the ODA SGR, just taking the stage normally. Stu setting up for the antics SGR now. And he does get it. Good stuff. 3 for 4 for Stu right now. Ooh, Dad accidentally losing Diddy. Definitely dangerous to go through ODA with Donkey. Or it gets the optimal ending, though. Good stuff coming from Dad. Alright, Stew and Poison Pond. So Poison Pond, as I mentioned earlier, is significantly easier than Clam City when it comes to speedrunning setting. In a casual setting, obviously Poison Pond is a lot harder with the mincers and the fish. But once you memorize the stage, you know where the fish are, and since you can actually clip through the mincers with the fish, in a speedrun setting, it's a lot safer. There is 2 fish in this stage, so if you accidentally lose your fish, you can just re-get them after halfway. Right where Stu is going up there in that ramp on the bottom right, guarded by a shark, is the second fish. So he gets the triple mincer clip. Saves more time. Keeps the fish the entire way. Good stuff. Alright, coming to MCM. MCM, you're going to see the first instance of just a regular jump roll. So I have no idea how split up glitch works. Or not split up glitch. This is rolling through the air glitch. I'm not quite sure exactly what causes this. There's science behind it. It just happens. And yeah, kind of self-explanatory. Alright, he went early. He rolled early accidentally for MCM. So no MCM. I'm just going to see rolling around at the speed of the mines. Got places to go. Probably just up. Alright, Poison Pond coming from Dad. Hopefully he keeps the fish the entire way. Nice tire rolls coming from Stu. Allow you to kill the Kremlin guarding the minecart and enter the minecart very quickly. Alright, final platforming stage, Blackout Basement. It's the second to last dark stage you're going to see. Somewhat of a scary stage. Same with this, you can, if you want to save time, skip the halfway barrel. But the halfway barrel doesn't lose too much time, so it does not... It's not a huge time loss to get it. But that comes up to the runners. Stu will skip it. Alright, nice extendos. Ooh, Dad taking another death in MCM, unfortunately. Well, maybe he'll get MCM in this life. And hopefully that's the last death we see. That's unfortunate. But Dad's not out of the way. Remember, this is best out of 3. A reverse 2-0 is definitely possible. When it comes to DKC 1, I wouldn't count anyone out. Very nice slap slides coming from Stu. Little stylish. Slap slides, you just slap the ground and go left or right on the same frame. Slap slides are also frame perfect. And they literally don't speed you up or anything. 24:07 coming out of World 5 is a very solid time. Alright, so tanked up trouble. So there's 2 jump rolls in this stage. One you get from a Kremlin, which we call Krem Tut, and one we get from a bird, which we call Bird Tut. Both save a significant amount of time. The greatest time save the entire run. Krem Tut saving very close to a minute. And Bird Tut saving high end of 40. I heard a lot of different speculations on exactly how much it saves. World record right now is 32:10 by Faflo. Alright, opts not to go for Creme Tut. Perfectly understandable. Ooh! Accidental bad setup coming from Stu. Does not get Bird Tut and loses Diddy. That's unfortunate. Alright, Dad making it out of Blackout. It's gonna be, looks like a low 26 coming from Dad. So all Creme Tut and Bird Tut does skips this entire second portion of the auto-scroller that you see right here. Alright, Banana Drop at 26.14 coming from Dad. What's that? 24.03, 26.16, so 253? 153? 153. I can't math. About 2 minutes. Alright, Manic Mincers. Nice platforming stage. A lot of fun to do. Rambi is annoying though. He has built-in input lag. He is the developers made him to be heavy and gave him that by when you jump. So built-in input lag is never fun. It's definitely something you need to get used to. But the only reason why we carry Rambi is at the second portion of this part will damage off the second mincer and damage boost to skip the entire pit. Otherwise, Rambi can stay in that box forever. Thanks, Anankos. I appreciate that. Alright, Misty, this is the last case of an SJR if he hits it. And he does not. He is unfortunately early. Still nice frames this run from Stu. Can't be mad. Yeah, Luffy. Does Stu go for Loopy? I don't know, to be honest. I mean, well, guess we'll see. And Loopy is like the least amount of time save you can save of an SJR. And especially in a tourney race setting. I mean, we'll see. Good movement coming from Stu. Dad just finishing up Tut. Good stuff. He's going to make his own. Oh my goodness, Dad. Ooh, that's a really, really bad death. Ooh. Ooh, I am sorry, Dad. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Having to repeat the second half of Tut. Ooh. Alright, nice loopy coming from Stu. This is the final dark stage. I was distracted by Dad's accidental death. I apologize. Nice in the dark tire rolls. Double B skip towards the end. Good stuff. Alright, final stage, Perils, and also the final chance for a jump roll to skip the second half of the stage. So it depends on how you play the second half, depends on how much time save it is. Peros has a lot of backup jump rolls as well as a lot of different movement strats, depending on how risky you want to play this stage. And Stu does get the jump roll, so he will not be doing the second half. Saves a little bit of time. I'm glad Dad still is carrying on, though, after that death. I hope he doesn't feel discouraged for game 2. Ooh, accidentally losing Ramby. That's alright. Alright, looking like a 33 coming from Stu. So losing Diddy in Neki 2 is actually intentional. It's easier to get donkey hits off a K rule for Crownless than it is with Diddy. So it's just easier to time. 31-15, so it looks like a mid-33 coming from Stu. 33-37, 33-36. While I was explaining that, Dad accidentally taking a death at the end of Mincers. That's unfortunate. Ruffle World 6 coming from Dad. But it's alright, it's just game 1. There's a lot more game. It's nice to see actually Dad playing this stage. If I recall correctly, in groups, he actually super jumped this stage, so seeing him play the stage is nice. Alright, Dad making out of Mincers. It's not faster, it's easier. The only reason we sack Diddy and Neki 2 is for donkey hits on K Rule, and it's easier to do donkey hits on K Rule for Crownless to time than it is for Diddy. Not that it's impossible, Diddy can easily get Diddy can also get Crownless too, it's just easier with donkey. Also, Dad taking a death by rope clipping by rolling through the rope, but then jumps out of bounds, causing him to die. Very, bleh, can't talk. Common way of dying in Misty. It is faster? Okay, then I did not know that. I thought it was for easier. I know it's also easier as well. If it is faster, then I wouldn't know that, and I apologize. I'm not trying to give wrong information. All right, Stu finishing off. All right, 33-39 coming from Stu. A very, very solid time. Stu taking game 1. We're going to switch the audio here. Oh, I cannot. Dad does not have audio I can use, it says. So it looks like we're just going to listen to the non-crickets as he goes through Loopy. GG to Stu. I was informed there is no interviews in between the races, so we will get an interview if they so choose to at the end of the best out of 3. All right, accidentally losing Diddy at the end of Loopy. But Dad making it out, so that's nice. All right, entering platform perils. Hopefully this goes well for him. I hope he hits the jump roll so he doesn't have to do the second half. Second half is a lot trickier than the first. And thank you, Limo, for that information. I did not know that. I will remember that. Ooh, accidentally being late. So we are going to see the second half of Perils. And the first half again by taking a death by accident. Good for Dad to close this out and finish it, though. And not forfeiting just to start the next game. Good stuff. That's what you want to see. Ooh, taking an accidental death. I think Dad is really tilted right now. Just not focusing right now. You can do this, man. Last stage. You got this. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I hope he gets it. Oh, late again. This is scary. Come on, Donkey. Do us a solid. Okay, gets halfway barrel. Let's go. Alright. Alright. Woo. Woo. Switching to Diddy. Clutch this out. Okay, whew. Good stuff. Good stuff. So looking like a low 40 coming from Dad. Ooh, maybe mid 40. Yeah, mid 40. I can't math. $38.08. So that's what, a 40.32? I think. Bump bada bump. Bump bada bump. Bump bada bump. Bump bada bump bada 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 bump bada bump. Bump bada bump. Bump bada bump. Bump bada bump bada 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 bump bada bump bada 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 bump bada bump bada bump bada 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 bump bada bump bada bump bada 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 bump bada bump bada bump bada 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 boom. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 la 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 bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. Oh, thank goodness it's done. I was losing my voice. All right, good stuff from Dad. GG. 40-33. GG, Dad. All right, so we're on now to game 2. Let's go. All right, new room has been made. So we're just now waiting for both players to start, and then we're going. More donkey coming at you. Go grab another cold one. Get that bathroom break. Pick up your chair. I knew you were at the edge of your seat. Whole game. For anyone new joining, Stu has won the first game, so we are now on game 2. This is top 16, first bracket stages of the Donkey Kong Country All Stages Tournament. DadLovesBeer versus Stu _. Stu getting, was that 4 frames last game? It's a nice run coming from Stu. Mid 33, Dad taking some unfortunate deaths. A little bit of tilt, but I hope that fades for game 2. This is a fresh new start. You never know. Gonna see a good set. All right, and we are off. And there is very little delay right now. Like 1 second, Dad has the lead right now, but that's just because of stream delay. That'll be fixed momentarily. Boom! Both getting fast swap. Going for double extendo. Boom, getting it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Again, you're not going to see much variance for the first 2 worlds. It's essentially always the same. Bonus warp in 1-2 because it's faster than taking the top route. Yes, this is game 2, as indicated by the lovely golden bananas underneath Stu's little screen thing. That's how you can tell who is winning right now and what game we are at. Just for future reference. All right, very nice. Both exited at roughly the same time. Got some sync reptile rumble going action right now. Ooh, even the wiggle was the same. Let's go. Double crossway zip. Oh. Ooh, much better ending of 1-3 with Dad than last run. So already Dad's having a much better run. This is good stuff. That's some nice thinking, Nova. Alright, getting the fastest end, both players. Good stuff. Grabbing swag balloon. Even though it's not swag, but it's a balloon. And all balloons are swag. Kind of. Alright, not losing fish this time from Dad as well. Good stuff. Entering 1-5, taking all these ceiling barrels. Alright, gets a nice extendo, same with Dad. Good stuff. Looks like a clean World 1 coming from both runners. Alright, another 343 coming from Stu. Good stuff. And 346 coming from Dad. Two solid World 1 times. Only 3 seconds apart. Very well done. Already, this is a lot closer than it was Game 1. Good stuff. Good extendo coming from Stu in 2-1. Dad setting up for the same extendo. Boom, gets it. Misses the bird, though, for the second half. Little unfortunate. Loses a little bit of time there, but that's alright. Nothing one frame can't fix. Rolls through the barrel again. Boom, gets in the warp. Dad rolls through the barrel again. Boom, gets the warp. It was very close to that auto barrel. I'm glad he didn't get in there. Bouncing Bonanza. Good stuff. Stu gets B-skip. Dad as well does not go for B-skip. Understandable. Alright, Stu making it out no problem. Nice tire rolls also coming from Dad. Dad making it out no problem. Small movement in World 1 and B-skip is basically the only difference between the two players right now. Alright, sign up for the super jump. Dad also signed up for super jump. Boom in the warp barrel. Dad also gets the setup. Boom in the warp barrel. Good stuff. Alright. Let's do with a 635 banana drop. And Dad with a 644 banana drop. So 9-second difference. Still very close. Good stuff. Alright, both players make it out of Vulture very nicely. And we'll into the Warp Barrel, excuse me. Dad just exiting Vulture. Stu just finishing Treetop. One out of the 3 stages where if you blink, you miss it. Alright, Forest. First instance of an SJR. See if Stu hits it twice in a row. And let's see if Dad actually goes for it this time, or if he goes for the super jump again. Alright, he's got the setup for Diddy. Goes for frame. Ooh, accidentally gets late. Does not get forced this time. Dad opts out of going for the SJR as he breaks the barrel early, so he is also going to be super jumping. Dad did not go for... Dad got a faster, barrel break than Stu did, so he did save a little bit more time. Also, Stu, since he went for the SJR, he wiggles left after going attempting the frame. Dad did not. He just held right, so that's going to save a little bit of time not going for the setup. Well, you can, but you don't break the barrel on the Kremlin because you want to keep the Kremlin alive, so that way when you're in the SJR status as you're going up, you roll through him for more speed. So generally, if you see the person using the barrel to kill earlier, they're not going for the super jump roll. More often than not. I mean, nice double extendo coming from both Dad and Stu. They both actually got the tire, but they did not. I still find that ending interesting. I wonder if that's faster. He is definitely doing it purposely. That's the second he did that ending last time too. It's interesting. I like interesting movement. I love how each runner has like their own way of doing things. It's nice. Stu also creating first try map warp again, twice in a row. That's what you like to see. Good consistency. Ooh. Dad having a little bit of issues. 6th try. Ooh. That's a little rough, but that's alright. At least he made it out. Alright, good movement coming from Stu. Very vital you do not lose your fish on this stage. Well, lost at the very end, but that's very minor. Oh no, but don't be cold-hearted. Alright. That entering Bumblebee Rumble. Also gets the first quick hit with Diddy. Good stuff. Ooh, losing Diddy accidentally. Entering Snow Barrel with Donkey is a little bit scary. Ooh. Ooh, that was a rough Bumblebee Rumble coming from Stu. That's going to be some time saved for Dad, as long as he does not make the same mistakes. Ooh, and he doesn't. So Dad will save time over Stu with the Bumblebee Rumble fight, closing in that gap. And he did not lose, so he did not lose the time for the freeze frame and the transition. So good stuff. Ooh, late on zero roll this time. And blasting straight up. Stu, focus, man. You got this. Same with Dad. Dad's doing really good, too. Focus, focus. He looks like he's not being tilted from the first game, which is really good as well. Playing a lot better. Good stuff. Ooh, misses his opportunity for a barrel boost. Stu getting under barrel. Good stuff. Dad going for extendo. Gets it. Alright, see if he goes for under barrel. Also goes under barrel. Good stuff. Very close gap right now. Let's find out by exits how long, how the gap is. Goes for under the B twice. Good stuff. All right, looks like a 13-16 fade out of slip slide from Stu. And a 13-31, so 16-31, was that 15 seconds? So about a 15-second gap between the two is very good. That is the difference between one frame. That could potentially be a difference between RBR if Stu goes for the setup and misses it, and Dad does not go for it at all and doesn't make a mistake. Could completely close the gap. 14-11 entering Croc this time. Still a very solid time entering Croc. Good stuff. All right, Dad entering Croc at 14-25, 14-second difference. Saved 2 seconds over Stu just in Ice Age alone. Again, Croc is as long as K. Rool, so very, very long stage. You can lose a lot of time based on how wide you take your corners. You want to take it as tight as possible. Get smooth, nice corners. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, coming up to the end of Croc Chase now. Let's measure by piano keys, so Stu did. One piano measure. Good stuff. Nice Croc. All right, entering Torchlight. First of 3 dark stages. Ooh, nice crawl space zip come from Stu. Good movement. Dad also entering Torch. Good stuff. It's nice to see that both runners are generally in the same stage every time together. Nice, coming from Stu. No major mistakes. All right, see, Stu goes for RBR or not? Yes, he does. See if he nails it twice in a row. Nice torch coming from Dad. Good stuff. And he does hit it again. 1 out of 2 frames coming from Stu. That's going to put him in a little more of a lead now, but not too bad. Ooh, enters the bonus. That's unfortunate. That's new though. I don't think I've seen that before. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I mean, at least he didn't die, so there's that. 1826 coming from Stu. You missed your alarm on setting up. Ah, gotcha. And it looks like an 1837 coming from Dad. High end of 1837. All right, Stu going for ODA. Ooh, he can save it. He does save it. Good stuff. Good stuff coming from Stu. While Dad meandering his way through ODA. Good stuff. All right, last stage where you blink, you miss it. Let's see if he hits antics again. Dad getting the optimal ending of ODA. Very nice stuff. Still not that far behind at all. This is really good. Ooh, early on antics this time. That's all right. Dad also entering antics now. Good stuff coming from Dad. Stu's setting up for elevator skip, which only skips the third elevator right here. Good stuff. Little camera manip. Entering Poison Pond. Dad also setting up for elevator skip. Good stuff. And he's also entering Poison Pond. Very good movement coming from Dad, considering Stu right now hit 2 frames and has done all the SJR setups. And Dad is still in the same stage as him, so... And World 6, I mean, anything can happen in World 6. World 6 being the lottery world of this game. So, who knows? I believe Dad still does no frames because he's not as comfortable with them. Whether, I don't know if he has learned it or not. But it is really up to the runner's choice. I know he goes for the ones like Tut and Perils because it's on the way, like jump rolls. But as for super jump rolls, it really depends on the runner if they feel comfortable with it or not. Because SJRs are frame perfect, and I mean, frame perfect is not consistent. It's the best way to say it. Stu, I think he was early for MCM as well, again. So let's see if Dad goes for MCM. Oh, he does not. He just rolls right through the bird. Good stuff. Yeah, he just constantly roll jump in the air. Again, I don't know the science behind it. Let's do making it out of MCM. Minecart Carnage, also you could do the same thing from the halfway barrel, but it's not useful in a speedrun setting. Fun to do casually, I guess, but not in a speedrun setting. Dad's still very close to Stu, though. And we're coming up to World 6. One mistake from Stu could put Dad right back in the lead. Not back in the lead, excuse me. Put Dad in the lead. Still always in the same stage. Good stuff. Alright, Dad also making it out of blackout. Good stuff. Alright, Stu coming out with a 24-45 banana drop. I believe it was a 44 high end, but 45 would be easier to remember. Alright, the most time save is Tut. Let's see if they get them. See if Stu goes for Creme Tut this time or not. Ooh, accidentally losing Donkey at the end. It's unfortunate. It's a 25. What was that? 45, 25? So that is 40-second difference. Which is one bird tut difference. If Stu does not get bird tut, but Dad does, that will put Dad in the lead. And he accidentally loses Diddy going for Creme Tut. It's very unfortunate. So we're not going to see bird tut from, or Creme Tut from Stu. Dad actually could take the lead if he hits bird tut. And I know he knows how to do that. So this might be this is a big opportunity for Dad right now. This could be huge. Here he goes. Goes for the setup. Ooh. Bad setup, unfortunately. Closing in on the amount of time saves coming up, though. Not much to say when it comes to the second part of Tut. It's a straightforward auto-scroller. You grab cans to make sure your little lift stays alive as you make it to the barrel. So Not much to say. Other than the fact this stage is still shorter than Croc, which is ridiculous. Alright, Stu making out a tut. Entering Mincers. Seeing our good buddy Ramby. I'm not sure. I'm sure if you go to the other speed gaming channels or at the bios of the speed gaming channels, there is the bracket lineup for each tournament specifically that you can select and view. And they'll probably have times for matches and who they are and whatnot. All right, Dad not dying at the end of Tut this time. Really good stuff. Dad also entering Mincers. I still like that they're both always on the same stage. Really good. Alright, final SJR. See if Stu hits Misty or not. And he does hit Misty. And Dad entering Misty. Still in the same stages. Oh, Stu just leaving Misty as Dad enters. Guess that doesn't really count this time. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Breaks open the DK barrel, then immediately loses Diddy. That's just bad timing. We're going to see a donkey first half of Misty. Dad's got to be very careful with this. Meanwhile, Stu being in the final dark stage of the run. Alright, so the main movement glitches is super jump rolls, and super jumps. And super jump rolls is just a combination of the two jump rolls and super jumps. There is a variant other glitches. Some are stage exclusive, and some are just small, minor things that add to it. And there's, well, this game is broken in general, but when it comes to all stages, your main movement glitches are the three: the super jump, jump rolls, and the combination super jump rolls. Stu entering perils, having a good loopy. All stages just means that every stage has to be finished. Yeah, map warp just skips majority, like 7/8 of Ogang. All right, see if Stu goes for. Stu hits perils. I know you will go for it. He does. He hit perils again. Good stuff coming from Stu. All right, nice tire rolls coming from Dad. Dad, not that far behind. We might actually see a dual K roll this time. High 33 coming from Stu. 3130 banana drop. I believe it's a 33 5x. 54, 55, something like that. A little scary with donkey perils, but I hope Dad can clutch it out. Alright, gets the halfway barrel. Good stuff. Oh, good stuff. Dad making out of perils. Dad having a much better run than last run. Alright, let's do have fake credits. Solid time still coming from Dad, looking like a 35. A mid 35, very solid time. Good stuff from Dad. Gotta be happy with that kind of run. Alright, final hit coming from Stu soon. And Stu finishes with a 33-53. GG to Stu. And Stu will take this bracket match, sending Dad to the losers. Good set. Dad still did very well keeping up with, even though Stu was getting the frames. Yeah, unfortunately not, Jess. Alright, Dad at fake credits. Yo, GG, Stu.
What's up, Blue? Thanks, man.
Great set, bud.
Appreciate that.
How are you feeling with those bird tut setups, though? I think that's your main rust, really.
That was, well, the second one I didn't have a chance because I went the first game I went, or the first run I went for creme tut. Sorry, the first run I did not go for creme tut, and I just didn't get a good setup on bird tut. I was way too far right on the platform, if I recall. It made for an awkward fall to the tracker. So that was
and you take a hit on the bird. Yeah.
Yeah, the second one was I was like, I was kind of salty from the RBR, like loss of frame. Like I don't know how I didn't connect with the second army. And I was like, well, I guess I'll try to release here, and I end up in the bonus. Like that kind of salted me. So I was like,
I've never seen that before. I've never seen that.
Well, you and me both, buddy. Wasn't expecting to enter the bonus there, but I guess it's better than dying, right? So.
The GG comes from Dad. You got a 35-38. Very
GG.
Time.
That's pretty close to his PB, if I'm not mistaken. I know he has a 35 something.
Yes, it is. I believe it's plus 15 or plus 16. I believe. But yeah, solid time. You cannot get mad with that kind of time.
Yeah.
I hit actually second game with you. Every stage you were in, coming up to Misty, he was in the stage with you.
Dang.
Even with the frames you were hitting, like his movement, like you were always in the same stage together. Mincers, cool. Like you hit the Ramby, the damage boost off of Ramby, and that's when Dad just entered Mincers. Then it stopped when you hit Misty. Once you hit Misty, the moment you blacked out of Misty is when he blacked into Misty, and that's when you two are in separate stages.
Yeah,
but he came like his movement was solid that second run.
Yeah, I mean he's been working pretty hard lately. I kept mentioning that earlier today that like he's gotten a lot better the last few months. So I'm not too surprised that he pulled out a really nice run here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, GG again. Moving on your bracket, dude, and yeah, it was a beautiful set.
Yeah. Thank you. Like I said, I think I hit every frame except for Tut over the course of the two runs right there. So yeah, not too shabby. It's been a few weeks since I've played this game, so feels pretty good.
Fair enough. Just asking Dad if he wants to come in for an interview now as well. Give him a couple minutes to see what he says.
Oh yeah, Anakas with the snake, dude. That's pretty lit.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
glad I could showcase that one.
I think you hit every frame based on. Oh no, MCM you missed both times.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. So MCM and TUD, those are the two.
MCM and TUD, yeah, that's it. Yeah, you could tell because the first game Dad had a lot of deaths and perils, but that was probably mainly due to the tilts. And you could tell by you in World 4 where you were kind of doing a little bit of slop in Snow Barrel. I think you're a little frustrated.
The freaking B, man. The B fight in World 3 sometimes gets me. Hate when that happens. Like, throws off all the rhythm, you know? Like, you go into each level with a certain flow, but when you start with the wrong Kong, it just kind of messes up that flow that you normally have.
Alright, Dad will not be joining us in interview, but GG to him regardless.
Yeah, GG to Dad. Well played, especially that second run, apparently. Very, very nice.
Yes, very, very well done. Yeah, I guess that concludes this. The next All Stages Tournament will be tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to tune in on that. And yeah, that's it.
Thanks for commentating, Blue, and thanks for Speed Gaming for helping put all this together. So yeah, thanks for everyone watching.
I appreciate it. All right, yeah, take it easy, guys. Have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by.
See you guys.